Amsterdam down 3. Marino throws incomplete to Craig. 3rd and 10. Craig split outside. Shotgun. Marino passes to Reed, gain of 8, McAllister on the stop. Conley deep in punt formation. "39-yard punt by Conley, fair catch by Sherrills. Brady calling signals. Dickerson on the pitch, gain of 5, Leonard on the tackle. 2nd and 5 from the 24. They're looking for Dickerson. Dickerson on the carry, 1-yard gain, Wood with the tackle. 3rd and 4. Brady throws incomplete to Taylor, Rivas on the coverage. Chloe from punt formation. "42-yard punt by Chloe, return of 10 by Wood. Craig on the pitch, no gain, Lewis on the tackle. 2nd and 10 from the 43. Craig on the carry, gain of 7, Randall on the tackle. 3rd and 3 at the 50. Marino completes the pass to Dale, gain of 8, Griffin on the tackle, first down. "5-yard run by Craig, Reed on the tackle. 2nd and 5 at the 37. Marino at the line. "8-yard run by Craig, Randall with the tackle, first down." Craig the ball carrier, loss of 1, Lewis on the tackle. Marino to Christensen, gain of 16, Lewis on the tackle, first down. Marino making changes at the line. Current drive, 7 plays, 43 yards. They've used 4:33 on the clock. Marino to Reed, touchdown Amsterdam. The kick by Folk is good, Amsterdam 28, Lehigh 24. Here's the kick from Folk. The kick from Folk is returned 25 yards by Harbin, Smith on the tackle. Brady calls out the signals. Dickerson with a 11-yard run, Leonard on the tackle, first down. 1st and 10. Dickerson with a 5-yard run, Leonard on the tackle. 2nd and 5. Brady at the line. Rathman lost 1 on the play, Nitschke on the tackle. Important play for Lehigh. 3rd and 6 from the 39. Dickerson on the pitch, gain of 8, Leonard on the tackle, first down. Brady calling an audible. Brady to Carter, incomplete, Adderley on the coverage. Lehigh trailing by 4. 2nd and 10. 4:49 in the 4th. Dickerson with a gain of 4 on the play, Martin on the tackle. 3rd and 6 from the 49. Lehigh in a hurry up. Amsterdam showing blitz. Dickerson with the carry, 3-yard gain, Wood on the tackle. Chloe back in punt formation. Wood standing inside his own 10. "35-yard punt by Chloe, out of bounds. Amsterdam by 4. Marino at the line. Marino passes to Jones, gain of 38, Reed on the tackle, first down. Slow down offense. Marino to Dale, incomplete.
Intentional grounding. Offense, number 13, 10-yard penalty. Loss of down.
2nd and 20 from the 39. Marino in the shotgun. Marino to Reed, gain of 13, Worley with the tackle. 3rd and 7. Marino passes to Falk, 5-yard gain, Weimer on the stop. Conley deep in punt formation. Charles waiting inside his own 10. "35-yard punt by Conley, out of bounds. Brady completes the pass to Taylor, gain of 6, Rivas on the tackle, 2-minute warning. 2nd and 4. Dickerson with an 8-yard run, Davis on the stop, first down. 1st and 10 at the 22. Brady to Carter, gain of 17, Adderley on the tackle, first down. Brady passes to Carter, gain of 8, Adderley on the tackle. Dickerson lost 3 on the play, Nitschke on the tackle. 3rd and 5 from the 44. Hurry up. Brady throws incomplete to Harbin, Williams on the coverage. Lehigh trailing by 4. 4th and 5 from the 44. 1:18 left in the game. Brady passes to Harbin, no gain, Williams with the tackle. One-yard gain by Falk, Greenway on the tackle. Amsterdam by 4. Marino to Falk, gain of 14, Taylor on the tackle. 2nd and 6 at the 40. 0:21 left in the game. Slow down. Falk with a 1-yard run, Lewis on the tackle. Leckler will punt it away. Jones waiting inside his own 10. "38-yard punt by Leckler, return of 10 by Jones. "23-yard run by Towner, guiding on the tackle, first down. St. Louis trailing by 4. 1st and 10 from the 45. Tomlinson on the carry, 5-yard gain, Johnson on the tackle. 2nd and 5. Dawson passes to Tomlinson, incomplete, Guyton on the coverage. 3rd and 5 from the 50. Foster on the draw, no gain, Smith on the tackle. Stud still from punt formation. Renfro waiting inside his own 10. "34-yard punt by Stud still, out of bounds. 1st and 10 from the 16. Elliott on the carry, loss of 1, Smith on the tackle. Moon to Jeff Ayers, gain of 13, Rich on the tackle, first down. Moon calls out the signals. Elliott with a gain of 4 on the play, Lilly on the stop. Moon calls the signals. Reeves on the carry, no gain, Lilly on the tackle. 3rd and 6. Moon completes the pass to Witten, 9-yard gain, Woodson on the tackle, first down. Elliott on the pitch, gain of 4, Siao on the tackle.
Holding, offense. Number 84, 10-yard penalty.
First and 20. Reeves to Jeff Ayers, incomplete. St. Pete leads by 4. Moon from the shotgun. Moon at the line. Moon with the pass to Witten, gain of 5, Woodson on the stop. 3rd and 15 from the 36. Moon throws incomplete to Moss, Green on the coverage. Leckler deep in punt formation. "50-yard punt by Leckler, return of 11 by Jones. St. Louis down by 4. Tomlinson on the carry, gain of 2, Childress on the tackle. 2nd and 8 from the 27. Tomlinson on the carry, gain of 1, Roll on the stop. 3rd and 7 from the 28. Dawson at the line. Dawson the ball carrier, gain of 17, Renfro with the tackle, first down. 1st and 10 from the 45. Dawson calls the signals. Tomlinson on the carry, loss of 1, Pugh on the tackle. Tomlinson with a gain of 6 on the play, Renfro on the tackle. Critical play here for St. Louis. 3rd and 5 from the 50. Dawson using a hard count. Tomlinson on the draw, no gain, Childress on the tackle. Stud still to punt. Renfro waiting inside his own 10. "27-yard punt by Stud still, out of bounds. 1st and 10. One-yard gain by Pinkett, Siao on the tackle. 2nd and 9. 3:25 left in the game. Moon working very slowly. Moon with the pass to Witten, incomplete, Woodson on the coverage. 3rd and 9 from the 24. From the shotgun. Moon throws incomplete to Gibbons, Green on the coverage. Leckler to punt. "51-yard punt by Leckler. Return of 0 by Jones, fumble recovered by Brown, St. Louis ball. One-yard gain by Foster, Coleman on the stop. Hurry up offense. Dawson calling signals. Foster the ball carrier, no gain, Pugh on the tackle. 3rd and 9 at the 26. St. Louis in a hurry up. Shotgun formation. Dawson at the line. Dawson to Jones, gain of 21, Coleman on the stop, first down. Jones on the reverse, no gain, Coleman on the tackle. 2nd and 10 at the 47. St. Louis hustling to the line. Dawson completes the pass to Tomlinson, gain of 6, Renfro on the tackle, 2-minute warning, 3rd and 4 from the 47. Dawson throws incomplete to Studstill, Dishman with the coverage. 4th and 4. Dawson barks out the signals. Dawson on the carry, gain of 1, Renfro on the tackle. 1st and 10. Reeves with a gain of 1 on the play, Lilly with the tackle. 2nd and 9 at the 47. Moon calling signals. One-yard gain by Reeves, Brown on the tackle.
Grabbing the face mask. Defense, number 76, 15-yard penalty. Automatic, first down. Two-yard run by Pinkett, Smith on the tackle.
St. Pete up 4. 2nd and 8. 1:28 left in the 4th. Reeves the ball carrier, loss of 4, Lilly with the tackle. 3rd and 12 from the 39. Moon at the line. Moon passes to Moss, incomplete, Joseph with the coverage.
Offense, number 63, 10-yard penalty.
Leckler from punt formation. "39-yard punt by Leckler, touchback. St. Louis down 4. Studstill on the carry, 3-yard gain, fumble recovered by Dishman, St. Pete ball. St. Pete by 4. 1st and 10. 1:04 left in the game. Reeves on the carry, no gain, Lilly on the tackle. St. Pete by 4. 2nd and 10 at the 20. 0:20 left in the game. St. Pete in no hurry. Four-yard run by Pinkett, Smith on the tackle. St. Pete 14, St. Louis 10. 2nd and 1 at the 46. Breeze at the line. Sproles on the carry, loss of 1, Mack on the tackle. 3rd and 2. Colston split out wide. Doubling Mitchell at the line. Carter is doubled at the line. Breeze to Fitzgerald, touchdown Manchester. The kick by Cassidy is good, Illinois 20, Manchester 14. Morstead to kick off. Fighting Illini by 6. 1st and 10 from the 20. Taylor on the carry, gain of 10, Lambert on the tackle. Sherman with a 6-yard run, Wilson on the stop, 1st down. Star at the line. Byers on the carry, gain of 2, fumble recovered by Forte, Illinois maintains possession, 2nd and 8 from the 38. Star passes to Hopkins, 17-yard gain, Barber on the tackle, 1st down. Sherman lost 1 on the play, Donald on the tackle. Illinois leads by 6. Taylor on the carry, loss of 1, Watt on the tackle. 3rd and 12 at the 47. Twelve-yard gain by Star, Lambert on the tackle, 1st down. Current drive, 7 plays, 45 yards. 4:50 off the clock. Forte on the carry, 11-yard gain, Lambert on the tackle, 1st down. Taylor gains 8 on the pitch, Hayward on the tackle. Sherman on the carry, no gain, Wilson with the tackle. Illinois ahead by 6. 3rd and 2 from the 16. Slow down offense. Two-yard gain by Star, Browner on the tackle, 1st down. 1st and 10 from the 14. Current drive, 11 plays, 66 yards. They've used 7:39 on the clock. Taylor on the carry, no gain, Lambert on the tackle. 2nd and 10 at the 14. Star throws incomplete to Clayton, Blount on the coverage. 3rd and 10 at the 14. Star at the line. Current drive, 13 plays, 66 yards. 7:51 off the clock. Star throws incomplete to Forte, Ham on the coverage. 32-yard attempt for Gould. Gould made the 32-yard field goal, Illinois 23, Manchester 14. Here's the kick from Gould. The kick from Gould is returned 28 yards by Sproles, Joyner on the tackle. Yard run by Sproles, Atwater on the stop, first down. Manchester hustling to the line. Breeze completes the pass to Sproles, touchdown Manchester. Cassidy converts the extra point, Illinois 23, Manchester 21. The kick from Morstead. Taylor on the sweep, 1 yard gain, Lambert on the tackle. Yard run by Forte, Green on the stop. 3rd and 6 at the 24. Slow down offense. Forte with a gain of 65 on the play, Browner on the tackle, first down. Slow down offense. Taylor the ball carrier, gain of 3, Donald on the tackle. Fighting Illini by 2. 2nd and 7 at the 8. 2:27 left in the 4th. I formation. Slow down. Three-yard gain by Taylor, Hayward on the tackle. 2-minute warning. 3rd and 4. Forte with the carry, touchdown Illinois. The kick by Gould is good, Illinois 30, Manchester 21. Here's the kick from Gould. Short squib kick. The kick from Gould is returned 8 yards by De La Puente, Evans on the tackle. Manchester trailing by 9. From the shotgun. Breeze throws incomplete to Colston, Jennings on the coverage.
Offsides. Defense. Number 74, 5-yard penalty.